William Russell with the Marketing Beacon, located here in Greenville, South Carolina, and beautiful upstate South Carolina. And our firm provides marketing services mainly for small to mid-sized companies. And what that means is we become the marketing arm or department for a company that typically doesn't want to engage an agency or doesn't have a full-time equivalent on board. And we deliver those services that they need. I've had entrepreneurs in my family dating back to my grandfather, my own father, and matter of fact, mine kind of follows the path of my father. I worked for a large corporate company, and he did the same thing before he started his own business, which was a retail store. And in my case, I worked for a large Fortune 100 company and decided, you know what, there are a lot of things I've learned about marketing that I think can be applicable or applicable to companies out there who need it, who don't know how to do it, don't know where to go to get it, but need those type solutions. And that's kind of where that entrepreneur spirit has come from. My family background, probably in my DNA somewhere. And I decided after working for a corporation, working for a regional company and a spin out technology company, how do I gather all those things together to create a business model and deliver the solutions that companies out there need and that companies are out there looking for. The principles of marketing pretty much are the same. I liken that to when someone says, well, how do you perform marketing services for a company that is, let's say, a retail jeweler? How do you know how to do it for a business like that versus a manufacturer of widgets and gadgets? Well, the marketing principles are the same. If you know how to apply those principles into different type markets, industries, businesses, and sectors, then you're going to know how to make it work for them. It's not going to be the exact same components or elements, obviously, but you're going to know strategically how to do that for any type of business because the principles over the years have chiefly remained the same. It's the tactical components and how we actually do that have changed. The digital world has changed all that, and the way that we do things has changed. If you know how to adapt to that and figure out how to apply those principles through a different mechanism, through a digital world, then you can do that. I would say one of the things that makes us that way, different from others, is that we really try to drill into having a strategy or a plan. So many businesses out there know their product, their market. Obviously, that's how they establish their businesses, their companies. But they typically don't have a marketing plan or a strategy action plan, as some people call it. We call it a marketing roadmap. So that roadmap takes them from point A to B and includes all the elements in between that will help them accomplish those goals and reach those objectives. So we try to really stress, have a plan, work the plan, execute the plan, tweak it where you have to, manage it, and that way at least you're following some kind of logical sequence that says I'm going to go from point A to B and I'm going to meet those goals for the business. When we work with clients, we stake personal reputations on the work we do. We want to be engaged with them at that level. There are so many clients that consider us a part of their business, their company. There have been those who printed business cards with our names on it before under their logo and their brand because they want us to be part of that family. We know things are working well when that happens, and that's kind of the goal that we have, is to engage at that level. So the scalability has been, we want to keep it within a framework that works well without adding costs. And those costs are they're always going to be passed on to a client. We don't want to do that. We want to maintain fees that are affordable for the SMB market out there so that they have the advantage of having the service level that we deliver to people that they can't get somewhere else. So we want that model to remain like it is, the way it started, the way it's kind of migrated over the years, and it seems to be working very well. People tell us it works. We make some changes as we need to. We adapt where we need to. But as far as adding employees and growing larger and bigger, that's just not our model. That's not who we are. There are plenty of other people out there doing that, and we feel like we've been successful where we are, and we're going to stay there.